News 5 at noon is being brought to you by Insurance Corporation of Belize, serving Belize for 40 years.
Good afternoon, Belize. It's midday and you're tuned into the news at noon, where we bring you the latest updates from around the country. I'm Isana Cayetano, and here's what's making headlines today. Deadly home invasion in Blackman Eddy ends with one intruder being killed. Belize Central Prison shooting leaves inmate Nayeri Parchu paralyzed. And Flores Bank 14, heroes who chose to stand and fight. These stories are coming up in just 1 minute.
When I was a student, ICB was there to protect me, ensuring my education and future. When I got my first car, ICB was there to protect me, providing excellent coverage and peace of mind on the road. When we moved into our first apartment, ICB was there to protect us, securing our belongings and giving us a sense of security. And when we got our first house, ICB was there for us, protecting our home and everything we've worked so hard for.
At every step of your life's journey, ICB is there for you. For more information, call 224-5328 or visit our nearest branch.
Welcome back. A quiet night in Blackman Eddy village turned violent just after 1 a.m. when 3 armed men stormed into the home of 3 elderly residents. According to reports, one of the intruders held a gun to the head of a female occupant, but that's when things took a dramatic turn. Her sister, armed with a machete, sprang into action and attacked one of the men from behind. The blows were fatal. That intruder didn't make it out alive and was later removed from the scene in a body bag. The other 2 suspects fled the scene. One of them fired 2 shots while escaping, but thankfully, no one else was hurt. Police have confirmed the incident and say one of the residents was also struck with a firearm during the break-in. But in the face of danger, these women fought back, and one intruder paid the ultimate price.
We're currently in Blackman Eddy village, where a home invasion ended in the death of one of 2 intruders. News 5 understand that sometime around 1 a.m. this morning, 2 male persons armed entered this home and held up the residents inside. News 5 also understands that one of the residents was gun-butted by one of the assailants. In response, a resident from inside the home found a machete, picked it up and inflicted chop wounds on one of the assailants. Those chop wounds proved to be fatal. The second intruder then sought to escape the home, but not before firing several shots in the direction of the house. Fortunately, none of the residents were injured by those gunshots. However, the assailant that received those chop wounds, his life was cut short. At this current time, we understand that police arrived on the scene shortly after the incident occurred and spent about 4 hours here doing their investigation, questioning, combing the area to search for that second intruder. We don't know if that intruder has been found as yet, as police is yet to issue an official report. We are also seeking comments from the family to get a clearer understanding of what happened inside. But this was definitely a traumatic night for this family inside this residence behind me, and we will continue to keep you updated with information as they are made known and become available.
It was just after 9 a.m. on Tuesday when 30-year-old Nayeri Parchu made a daring move at the Belize Central Prison. With only weeks left on a short 3-month sentence, Parchu tried to break free, heading straight into a restricted area of the compound. Guards shouted warnings, but he didn't stop. He reached the fence and started climbing. That's when things escalated. Warning shots rang out, echoing across the prison grounds. Still, Parchu kept going. Then, from one of the towers, a guard opened fire. The bullet struck Parchu in the head and neck, sending him crashing to the ground. He was quickly stabilized and rushed to the Carl Houston Memorial Hospital. News 5 spoke with Parchu's mother, who confirmed the heartbreaking outcome. Her son is now paralyzed from the shoulders down. She shared that despite their troubled relationship, including the threats he made against her and other members of the family, she believed the prison could have handled the situation differently. More than 2 centuries ago, Belize faced a critical decision, one that would shape its destiny. It was June 1st, 1797, when settlers in Belize town got word of a looming Spanish attack coming from the Yucatan. A public meeting was called, and the question on everyone's mind was simple but heavy. Do we stay and fight for a home, or do we evacuate and give it up? The vote was split 51 to 51. Tensions were high. Then in walked 14 men from the Belize River Valley, tipping the scales in favor of standing their ground. That decision would lead to the historic Battle of St. George's Caye on September 10, 1798. Here's what makes this moment even more powerful. Of those 14 men, 12 were free black men. Their names: Croft, Dawson, Rayburn, Smith, Hercules, Flowers, and others still echo through the Belize River Valley today in family names like Rayburn, Flowers, and Dawson. This wasn't just a vote, it was a declaration of courage, unity, and identity. And over 224 years later, the legacy of the Flowers Bank 14 continues to inspire generations of Belizeans.
I think it's very important that we should, have some kind of remembrance for these people. We were planning to maybe erect a monument out by the roadside, but then my brother, who is Clinton Rayburn, went to Belize City and then met Dr. Neil Garbutt. And Dr. Garbutt seems as if he was studying about the history of Belize, and then my brother told him he was from Flowers Bank, and so he got interested, and they started talking, and right in at that, they decided to do a monument inside the village, and so that's what really happened. My brother was instrumental in trying to, because he was the chairman at the time, and so he started working along with Nitch, and then everything started coming into perspective.
That's a wrap for the news at noon. But don't worry, there's plenty more coming your way at 6 p.m. We'll dive deeper into these stories and more. In the meantime, visit greaterbelize.com and follow us on Facebook for real-time updates. And don't miss Open Your Eyes tomorrow morning for fresh takes on today's headlines. Thanks for tuning in, Belize. Stay informed, stay inspired, and have a fantastic afternoon.
News 5 at noon was brought to you by Insurance Corporation of Belize, serving Belize for 40 years.
Every night, I bring you the stories that matter, delivering the facts with professionalism and heart. As an anchor, my goal is to keep you informed, connected, and engaged with the world around us. But the news isn't just about the headlines. I'm Sabrina Daly, and each week we look on the bright side with stories that inspire, uplift, and celebrate the strength of our community. Join me every night as we uncover stories that inform, inspire, and connect us. I am News 5.